from out of state come in to tour the facility. Right now we're in 3 prominent statewide magazines. We've had calls from national media outlets that want to come here to see what we've done. Jacksonville State University now is really on the map in terms of being innovative, in terms of conservation and environmental protection.
What about the operation of the building? Are you going to be here all the time, or how's that? Who is operating the building?
Well, like I say, it kind of has a mind of its own. And even though I don't ever want to leave the place when I come up here, I just want to sit on this porch and listen to birds. But that won't be my job. The National Park Service will have a lease arrangement, and they will be in here, 365 days out of the year, and they will have a presence.
With Jacksonville State University's Little River Canyon Center, we will have educational facility in the canyon area. We'll have visitor center, place for visitors to come to us and see the interpretive programs. We'll have classroom facilities. The Little River Canyon Center will be a place where the interpretive exhibits exist, and a place where all the visitors can actually see somebody and make contact.
We will be volunteer-centric. We expect to have a huge volunteer workforce. Already hundreds of people have shown an interest in volunteering here. But what we will do is we'll train them, because we want, it's not too much to ask. We want the perfect experience for everyone that comes here.
Right.
When they come in through these front doors, we've designed the building in such a way where you have somebody at that front desk just 5 feet to your right. So immediately when you come in the building, someone's going to say, "Hey, how are you? Welcome." We're going to have this place designed in such a way, it already is designed in such a way where the first thing and the most important thing in terms of our surveys that we've done, the most important thing, good bathrooms. Man, we're going to have the best bathrooms. And not only are they going to be good looking with beautiful tile that's being laid today, Art Deco style ceramic tiling, but they're innovative. In fact, kind of a funny thing to talk about, but the men's room will have waterless urinals. That means you don't flush. And that's going to save a lot of water every year. And the good news, no odor. And so from those kind of strange bathrooms, we have these classrooms, we have this beautiful library, great facilities for others to lease, rent from JSU for conferences and activities. This beautiful auditorium where people will see an introductory video that I hope you all are involved with in some way. And so the experience is you come in, you get comfortable, you wash up, you learn about the place, you come over here into our big museum, learn a little bit more about the place, and hopefully you'll leave. Not leave for good, but leave to go experience this national park unit. This is just a gateway to all of the natural things. In this building, I asked early on, I wanted this to be kind of architecturally invisible, and we've done that. The building has a low profile, natural looking materials, kind of looks like it's always been here. Behind us over here, we hope to build an amphitheater that would seat thousands of people for musical performances, lectures. We really do think this is going to be a hub for education, cultural and recreational activities, not just for Alabama, but for the Southeast.
You know, right over my right shoulder, about 5 miles in that direction, is DeSoto State Park and DeSoto Falls. Any plans in the future to connect these facilities and other locations in Alabama?
Right. DeSoto State Park is a perfect example of one of the partners that we're working with now and have been working with for over a decade. The arrangement we have with DeSoto State Park is that we want our people who come here for conferences to stay there in the cabins and in the rooms that they have. So on our website, if you choose to rent this facility for your meeting, your conference, your activity, you'll be able to click on various places to stay. And one of those clicks would be DeSoto State Park, and that's an example of our partnership.
When is it going to open? I mean, you know, we've got the tour today. A lot of construction is still going on, but we're getting there. Oh
yeah, I believe that it's a construction company that's done such a great job, and working in tandem with JMJ Architecture, who's also done just a great job on this project. I believe the keys will be handed over to Jacksonville State University in August, just a couple of months from now, really. Right. But my plan would be to keep the doors shut to the public until we're ready. I want the first impression of this facility for others not to be, well, it's beautiful, but it's empty. I want the first impression to be, wow, this is a well-oiled machine. It's fully occupied. The National Park Service is here. The inventory in the gift shop is full. There are concerts on Friday and Saturday nights, weddings taking place out here, classrooms from JSU and the surrounding region on a regular basis. We want to really make sure that this place is active and operational when it opens to the public. So the answer to your question, from my point of view, would be maybe January, February 2009.
Right. Well, you know, you guys have obviously worked many, many years on this facility. It's beautiful, and it's just going to be amazing when it's open. So we're looking forward to coming back when it's finished and doing another show up here with the rocking chairs here on the back porch.
Well, that'd be great. So many people have been involved with this project for such a long time. Renee Morrison and I were just talking a few minutes ago. She was a student in the biology department and when she first heard about this, and she never knew that she'd end up being on that future stage.
We do a lot of programs with inner city youth and Generation Y because children now tend to be indoor children. And so we're working with all of our partners to leave no child inside, and we initiate this movement with introducing kids and parents and grandparents to nature. And some of the things that we do is to introduce them to some creatures that might be considered harmful or scary. And one of the things that we would like to do is have children and families interact with live animals. This is an example of one of the animals that we might use for a hands-on program. It's kid-friendly, family-friendly, and children, once they touch a live animal, they're never the same again. They have a connection with nature that nothing else can replace. Through programming at the Canyon Center, we hope to bring a diversity of wildlife in, birds of prey such as hawks and owls, snakes much larger than this, turtles. We'll be teaching herpetology classes, ecology classes, and many different types of classes here.
So her performance will be a regular feature up here. Other people, you know, Randy Owen, board member who was absolutely instrumental in helping us with the funding and the visioning of this project.
Well, this is like a dream of mine that I never really thought would ever happen. I mean, just the thought of being able to, you know, being a graduate of Jacksonville State and to have our great university be involved in this, and then I can go down this road here, turn to the right. That's where my daddy taught me to swim. I go to the left over here to the church. Edna Hill United Methodist Church is where my grandpa and grandma Teague were married, and in 1921. And then, of course, over here, like I was talking about the Blue Hole, that's where me and all my buddies and cousins and aunts and uncles, so many baptizings used to be held over here, and they still, you know, it's a great place to swim. But it's something that we really need, and it's going to be a really, really positive thing, in my opinion. And of course, once again, it's just really great for me to see this building going to be such an environmentally friendly, as state-of-the-art, a trend-setting structure. All that's going to be really important.
This is JSU's building. It's open all the time for JSU in any way. It's the region's building. It's open to the region. It's open to everyone. This is everyone's building, and I just sure hope everyone feels comfortable in coming up here and using it in whatever way they want to use it.
Right. Well, we appreciate the invitation to come up and see the facility. It's been a fun day.
It's been a fun day. I hope you're a regular guest.
Well, that pretty much concludes the list of A priority items that I wanted to share with you. We talked a little bit about the general management plan, and we talked about the legislation, and of course we spent a lot of time talking about the Little River Canyon Center and the partnership with Jacksonville State University and their Environmental Policy and Information Center. I think that, you know, we've come a long way since 1992, and I wanted you to be aware of the things that are coming along, things that you might want to share with other folks. Remember that we're only about maybe 2.5 hours drive from Atlanta, so feel free to come up and pay us a visit. We'd be glad to have you.